Well, that first year was quite funny because none of us had ever done it before in the field. So we had an idea of what we were going to use and how it would work. And we came up with these giant funnels that we thought would be amazing. And we went out the first night, which fortunately there wasn't hardly any spawn that first night, but we quickly realized that these were literally the worst idea ever and they weren't going to work at all. So we did have 24 hours before the next spawn to figure out, okay, this isn't going to work. Now what are we going to do? And that's where we came up with the butterfly nets using wire hangers and mesh net that we had laying around. And within those 24 hours made probably 6 or 8 nets from that. And even though they were quite simple, and it ended up working out extremely well. We had amazing success with our rudimentary nets that we built on site. So we collected, I believe we're over 1 million larvae. What I find fun about SECORE is that you always have people involved in the project that are trying to make this as simple as possible. So the whole project has kind of been based on that, where it's people getting together and just saying, hey, I think we can make it better by doing this, or I think we can make it better by doing that. And I think that's where the project has got to be where it is today, of just everybody always having these ideas of how to make this better. So now with the idea with the crib being in the ocean and raising up through there, where we don't have to do anything on land anymore. We don't have to put them in bins. We don't have to dedicate to chrysals and all that, where we can let the ocean do what the ocean does and raise them up there. So I think it's come an extremely long way since we first started, and it's great to see that progress. So I came back from that first conference in Rotterdam, and I really just went to my superiors and everybody at the zoo and said, hey, I think this is a great project. I think it's a great conservation project. And the Omaha Zoo really gets behind conservation projects if you have a passion for it and you're going to put a lot of effort into it. So I was dedicated to it, and they've been behind me ever since. And Dirk has really shown interest in having me part of the project and having the Omaha Zoo part of the project. So it's always been a great marriage between us. I get along great with Dirk, and we've always kind of thought the same on different parts of the project. And so ever since that first workshop in Rotterdam, we've been part of it.